Good morning. So it's Easter morning and my son is still sleeping. He hasn't been feeling well, and so he's sleeping in late, and my husband's with his family. They've been blowing up my phone today talking about different stuff, and I'm like, whoa, 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 give me a minute. So whenever we are sharing our lives with the world, we tend to try to show the best of things, right? But we all know that with the good comes the bad and the ugly and the complicated. And so I'd like to start by sharing my seed starting station with you. Behind me here we have the seed starting station, which, as you can see, we have multiple tiers with babies growing. And if that weren't enough, there's more. So walk with me. Pardon the glare. So in this next room over, which, pardon it, eventually it's going to be a study, but right now it's a storage room and where I'm keeping my larger seedlings. So in we go. This is going to be a wonderful room once it's finished, but we're not there just yet. Down here, it's cooler. And so it's actually perfect for starting the hardening off process after things have become full grown and mature. So what I like to do real quick is to spin the camera around and let you see what it looks like when I walk in the room. So give me a second. So we have these big open windows that open into one of our paddocks, and there's a lot of natural light. So I'm hoping that this will be a good spot for hardening off until we get our seed starting station moved into our grow room. So bear with me. Here we have where I have been working. It just keeps growing with incubating and seed starting and seed preservation, drying rack still processing, that kind of thing. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what's the delay? This was my mom's back porch, which was for nothing but storage. And I've shuffled my seed pots and whatnot in here, and running low on potting soil. Gonna have to get some more of that soon. But as you can see, this room has windows all the way around. And we have found an old door, which we've repurposed and put in here. And then when we ripped out the old oven, there was two big holes in the wall that needed to be repaired. And so we took an older window and put it in for a light. And my son and I have gotten about halfway through getting that window closed up so we don't have air loss. But the plan is to put in my seed planting and grow room shelves all along this corner. Now, right now, it's a construction area. And you would think, with as much as we've worked over the last couple of weeks, that we would be further along. But when you are taking things that are old and rehabbing them on a budget, these things take a little while. We're looking forward to this process because over here is, pardon me in the mirror, is the chicken coop on the other side. So the plants and the chickens sharing breathing space between these two rooms should be perfect for what we're wanting to accomplish. Once we get this window completely finished, then between this unit and here is where my seed starting grow light shelves will go. Supplies, whatnot under here. Like I said, this corner will have multi-tiered shelves to capture all this light that comes in. We're super excited about that because just outside is our chicken coops, which looks like they're mostly hanging out in the shade right now. So as you can see, everything is not always just fun and games, and there's a lot of work that goes into being able to put in the types of gardens that we do and grow the types of varieties of fruits and vegetables and flowers that we are able to do here. And I just wanted to show this morning of all mornings that with every blessing comes sacrifice and hard work. And just like our Father in heaven, who gave his only Son so that we could all have life everlasting, when we take on challenges and adversity throughout our lives, it comes with the pretty polished versions that we tend to share on our social media channels and on Instagram and whatnot. But then it also comes with the hard part, the work, the late nights and the early mornings, and the figuring out how to take an old oven and gaping holes in the wall and reframe it to put in a window to provide natural light, and also to reframe old cabinetry to put in new cabinets. My goal had been to complete those things this weekend, but sometimes things don't go according to plan. And like we talked about recently, that's okay. Don't be afraid when you're trying to share your testimony and your journey to be transparent and show the good and the bad and the challenges and the tears and the heartbreak, because sharing all of those pieces one to another is what makes our shared journey mean something and what makes it real. So I come to you today thanking you for your time and for you choosing to follow along in our journey. I pray that you have a blessed day and that you stay safe out there, and that maybe this will inspire you to share a little bit of the not so pretty in your world as well. Stay safe and be blessed.